Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Very good afternoon to all. Okay, we continue back our class. Last week we have an activities of pedagogy. Remember? I can see some of you already uploaded your file in the e-learning. And I did mention in our e-learning system last week that what is our activities for this week, isn't it? Where we're going to have, we're going to develop an online survey. Okay, this is I posted it last week, that we're going to develop an online survey together. So as I did mention in our class earlier, since this is actually a web programming course, so we have to learn it together. Okay, because I believe if I only show you step by step how to do an online questionnaire, I'm afraid that later on you not really actually experience it. Okay, so today activities we're going to do it together. Okay, and that's why for this week, this is all the support resources that I give it to you. I log in to the e-learning on Sunday. I can see some of you already browse into the activities. So we have a pedagogy learning activities for today. Same as last week, we have a forum together with me, together with our peers. Like for example, Shafrina is not here today. I think her daughter warded, but she will be online in this forum. Okay, because I don't want her to miss classes. And of course we have expert also, as usually in my class I invite expert. Zubaidah also will be online in this forum where we can ask any question that we want. Okay, and then of course the video Dreamweaver on using Checksbox group, the tutorial login and logout. Okay, we never experienced how to create login and logout page. Then we also have several videos that I give it to all of you. Dreamweaver tutorial, Checksbox group, login, logout. Some missing menu extension that we're going to use it later. And this is the extra activities that if you're able to do the first activity, then we're going to jump to the second activity. Okay, let us open the first activity for today, which is actually our pedagogy learning activities. Okay, I believe some of you already browsed into these activities. Okay, where you can see that in these learning activities, later on you have to submit the site and the database file into our e-learning system, where you have you are going to work together. But what we're going to do for today is that in this class we're going to do it together, but some of you have to be volunteer in front of class to teach some part that I've been giving to you last week. Okay, so that we experience it together. Okay, so in this activity, anyone can explain it? What are we going to do based on this activity? What are the things that we're going to do based on this activity for today?
We need a sample questionnaire.
Because we were going to develop the online questionnaire. So I did remind you all that you must have your own sample of questionnaire, isn't it? There's a requirement that I put for the questionnaire. What are the requirements? Open-ended and closed-ended. Okay, at least your questionnaire has part A or something like background of the respondent. Make sure you have 2 or 4 questions are closed-ended. Focus on quantitative. The other 2 is open. Is a closed-ended and open-ended question. The reason why I need you several types of questions, because we're going to use different form element. Okay, different form element in developing an online questionnaire. So I think everyone here has your own favorite questionnaire. But for today's class, we have to select one. Anyone would like to suggest from the internet any questionnaire that we're going to use that I can Google it?
Training evaluation form.
Okay, let's try training evaluation form. Is in the form of images, Kavita, or what?
Yeah, it's images.
Images. Let us look it. So, okay, there are so many types of questionnaire. Okay, let's say if we agreed together, can we focus on this questionnaire for today, activities? Wait. Okay, this questionnaire, can we do it together? But we're not going to do all the questions, okay? We're going to do part of it, question number 1, 2, 3, and 2 of the question based on the Likert skill. Okay, so let us discuss what we should have in developing an online questionnaire. I did prepare some of the steps, okay, which is the pedagogy and the questionnaire that we developed. Okay, so what are the steps that we need to develop a questionnaire? First, you need to have a site. Okay, but do we already have a site? Yes, we already have a site because last week or starting from our first day of class, we already have a site, isn't it? So it will actually shorten our step. We have the questionnaire. The second step is database. You have to create a database. Okay, let us do it the step, create the database. And we are using ASP or PHP? PHP, okay. So second one, after you have a database, do you need a connection? We already have a site. We already have a connection.
You need to create the right review page.
Okay, you need to create a form, the form, okay. A form. Next, after you have the database, you create your form and then
server behavior.
Oh, it's server behavior. What kind of server behavior that we're going to use to insert data into the database? It's an insert record. Okay. Insert record server behavior. Okay. Next. After you're done, do you need to view? Okay, you create a view page. View page. And what are the server behavior that we're going to use? Record set. Okay, the record set. Okay, so this is a step that we have to do for the online questionnaire, and we have decided to use this questionnaire. Okay, so since I informed you last week that today we would like some of you volunteer, okay, or I can call it randomly, to actually do the first step, which is actually the questionnaire. We already selected it. Select this, and the next one is the database. So who's going to volunteer to create a database?
I would like to volunteer.
Okay, Kawita. Okay, okay, come, Kawita. You just need to put it there. Okay, so let's look, and Kawita will explain how to create the database. And of course, in learning the web programming, is it? Anything statistic that we've done it together, then we have to solve it together. Because web programming is not something simple to learn and to teach. Okay?
Okay, right.
Okay, so
Okay, I think first of all we need to decide how many fields we need in our table for our database. Okay, from what we have over here, for this training evaluation form, I believe the date, the title and location of training, and also the trainer. What do you think that we want to use for the date? Is it what kind of entry? Date.
Yeah.
We can either use date or text entry also, right? So here we fix with date. Okay. So the first one, date, and then we have this one. We use a date. Okay, in our text entry. Title and location of training. Okay, text. Okay, and then for trainer, also text.
can we use other kinds of form element? List might be. We never experienced list, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. So
Why
that
not try list?
list. Okay. So this part, the list will be under the when we create the right page, right? So for the database, we remain with the text. Okay, so for the database, we remain with text. Okay, and then next will be our questions here. Yes, the close-ended questions. So I think we don't have to go up to 9 because this is just a exercise, right? So you can try yourself in your own PHP site. So here we choose maybe 3. Okay, maybe 3 close-ended questions. Okay. Is there any open-ended questions here?
No, I don't.
There is no.
Up there, this is open-ended.
Yeah, this is open-ended already. So how many fields do you think we need? 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, and then plus 1 for the ID. So we need 7 fields. Okay, for that table we need 7 fields. So now we can start with the creation of our table.
While Kavita is explaining the process of creating a database, you can try also using your own PC to develop the database. My database is info.
Okay, so here we already have a database that we used in our previous class, which is the info. We create a new table. Okay, a new table. We name the table as table 4. Okay, how many we need just now? 7, right? Okay, 7. Okay, we start with the first one will be the ID. So the type is integer. Okay, integer, and obviously we want it to be auto-incremented. So we tick the auto-incremented checkbox. And we just click go. Okay, and then the second one will be date. Date. Then we choose date over here, the type. Right? The third one? Title. Okay. Title will be definitely a text, right? Okay. And then it goes on with trainer. I can't see from here. You guys need to help me, yeah? Trainer. Trainer, there will be text as well. Okay. Followed by? Question 1. Question 1. Okay, Q1. Okay, just follow what you guys want. Q1. Okay, all right. Okay, so what we choose here? Text as well. Okay, then Q2.
Okay, let us stop here. Okay, Kavita suggests we choose Q1 as text. Q2 might be text. Okay, kita just finish it. Okay, the last one is Q3. Okay, can you open back the questionnaire under the Firefox menu evaluation? Okay, if you look at, you experience how to fill in a questionnaire, remember? Yes. And I believe you're doing masters in School of Education. You know that from the questionnaire we're going to compute what? Average, standard deviation, isn't it? So when the respondent answer is strongly agree, neutral, disagree, or strongly disagree, usually what kinds of types of data that we capture? Integer. What kind of data that we capture? Integer. Because behind strongly agree might be we say 5. Behind agree 4. You can capture text also, but what happens if you develop an online questionnaire? You capture text. At the end of it, you cannot compute the result and analysis. Okay, so nothing wrong with that. You still can use text, but I think it's better to use integer. Okay, so can you go back to your local host and set it as integer for the Q1 and Q2? Because in web programming, nothing correct, nothing incorrect. Everything is possible. Okay.
Okay, so we're done over here. We have all the 7 fields in our new table, and then we just click save.
Okay. We're done with step number 1.
Yep.
Okay. So, Kavita, thank you very much. I give you one pen. There's a second pen where you pick your friend to continue this project. Okay. So I shall pick myself. Or might be anyone who would like to volunteer? To create a form. To create a form. Okay, Syafiq want to volunteer. Come on, Syafiq. Syafiq, okay.
Okay. Sorry for my English, but I think I will speak in BM only. Okay. Tadi kita dah buat database. Jadi yang seterusnya kita akan buat form lah. Okay. Jadi sebelum kita buat form, kita kena tentukan jugalah apa yang form elemen yang kita nak guna. Betul tak? Jadi untuk kita nak tengok form elemen, maybe kita tengok pada contoh soalan tadi. Okey. Contoh kalau tadi database kita date, kita guna date. Betul tak? Jadi dalam form elemen pun mungkin kita boleh gunakan benda yang sama. Betul tak? Sebab dalam form elemen pun ada date kan. Jadi kita boleh cuba benda tu sebab kita tak pernah cuba lagi sebelum ni. Okey, jadi kita date, kita guna form elemen date juga. Ni form elemen mana? Form elemen. So the same date.
Nobody experience dates before this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Right. Semua belum guna kan? Jadi kita try guna hari ni. And then title contoh text entry atau text
area or text entry?
Text entry or text area. Text area is too big, I think.
Text area is too big. Syafiq say.
Kan? Betul tak? Text area tu untuk yang luas kan, yang banyak, yang kita nak komen banyak kan? Jadi sama ada text entry ataupun kalau text field pun okey. Betul tak? Text field lah. Kita guna text field
In Microsoft in ASP and Microsoft Access, text area is similar with sorry. In MySQL, text area is actually equivalent to long text. Remember? In Microsoft Access, is equivalent to memo. Different database and different term, Okay. That's the unique property.
Okay. So next trainer, kita guna text. Apa contoh selain daripada text field yang kita boleh guna?
Use list. Can we try list today? You never experience list, isn't it?
List. Okay, list.
But in CC it's called select.
Yes.
It's called select.
It's called select. It's called select. You're correct.
Okay. And then for the close-ended question,
So I suggest we create a table and we use a
radio button.
radio button.
Radio group button, okay? Radio. Radio group.
Okay.
Okay. Zat dah? Rasa cukup kan? Sebab radio group ni untuk yang 3 tu kan? Submit button. One more, submit. Okay. Jadi kita let's create.
The green window is already open. You can close my file.
Terus
Just create new PHP.
ni.
New PHP.
Okay, rasanya sebelum kita mula, agak-agak apa yang kita nak masukkan?
Something that you tak say, what happened to the codes? Okay, I experience it.
Okay, jadi kita save dulu. Kita save as.
Okay, let's get a site. Let's get a site. This is one name. Survey.php. Survey.php.
Then masukkan form elemen terus. Maksudnya maksudnya kita buat form dulu baru kita masukkan yang kita punya ayat ke. Boleh tak?
Boleh.
Sebab kita nak elakkan daripada kita tersilap. Bagi saya lah, better saya buat macam tu sebab kalau tak kita akan tersilap nanti kan kita buat form lagi ke dalam tu kan.
Oh, okay.
Syafik dia learn from mistake juga ni. Kan? Betul So you create form
Okay,
first.
saya terus create form and then kita align dia sekejap. Cari taman. Kita nak buat
Center. Oh, you just click right into that. You cannot type right. You have to type right into that.
Training evaluation form.
Training evaluation form.
Ini kat bawah CSS.
Oh,
Center.
Ini kat bawah. Bawah CSS.
Bawah center. Select kiri. Okay. Center. Different version has a different windows kan?
next.
Next,
Mungkin kita punya arahan kepada instruction ataupun kita nak masukkan terus dari dia.
boleh. Then we will see extract, you know, the assist us a lot. When we insert any form element, what happens, they will insert the level. Next, title. Title and location, is it? Title and location of name.
Title and location, okay.
Ini kita nak masukkan text field. Text.
Trainer.
Training.
Select.
Select.
Select. List in the CC is select. In CS6, it's not select. It's list. Okay. Okay. Anyone experience list select before this? No. How do we decide this one? Because a list is actually consists of the list of trainers and the list of values. Okay. Click at list values. Then you start. Okay, let's say the first trainer is me. Just put my name lah, Zaida. Okay. Let's put it Zaida. Just type it. Zaida Tasir. Okay. Short form. Zaida Tasir. And what is the value? Sometimes because we need to analyze the data back. So might be I came 1. Any data label as 1 is Zaida Tasir. Okay, just put value. Okay, add another one. Okay, who's going to be Shafiq. Okay, put your name Shafiq. Okay. So if you have a list of trainers, this is how you put it. Okay, Kavita. Okay. Kavita, 3. Okay, we have enough 3 trainers. Okay. Next, the 3 close-ended question.
Kita nak punya table kan?
Yeah.
So kita create table dulu. Set table. Berapa row? 4 rows. Column.
How many? The record is actually 5 still, isn't it? 5, yes. 5, 6, 7.
7.
The numbers?
The numbers?
Oh, yeah. column. We want it to be a same column, 6. Double way? Because this 500 is actually half of it. Yeah, right. 800? 800 is so. 1,000. Yeah. 1,000 can do because this computer is 1,000. But the problem is that if you set 1,000 pixels, what happens if there are low resolution of computer access to your database? They have to horizontally scrolling. That's why by standard in any kind of computer application we set it maximum 800. Okay.
This for the number, right?
Strongly agree. Strongly agree.
So for the question,
The objective of learning will clearly defined. The objective of training Okay, second one, participation and interaction will encourage. Next time you have a Microsoft Words questionnaire, it's easy to just copy and paste, isn't it? But this is in the form of image. Session and interaction. Next, last one. The
topic covered were
relevant to
jadi kat sini kita nak masukkan apa tadi? Radio button. Radio group. Radio insert.
Well, Shafiq doing the inserting the radio group button. If question number 1 allow user to tick more than one, what kind of form element that we should use instead of storing radio group button? We use check box because check box allow the respondent to click more than one. Okay, first one strongly agree. You can use a short form. Strongly agree SA. Okay. Okay. What is the value for strongly agree? 5. Okay, 5. I remember in master project of students, some students they make. It's not a mistake actually, but it will actually make the examiner of your master project interpret the finding incorrectly. Some students, they use it strongly agree as 1. So when the mean of the item might be 1.2, and he explained, oh, this is very high score. And then examiner said, how come it's high? It's 1.2, isn't it? So that's why you have to know that what is the correct value that you should put behind the text here. Okay. How to move then? Current phase. Current phase? Okay. Remember why we need to cut and paste? Because behind the bullet is a coding, isn't it? Oh. Okay. And first we have to delete that one. You can edit more. Okay, then paste the. Where is it? We need to. You need to do it under it. Okay? You do under it as well. Okay. Just cut it that one. Paste it. Down.
Kerja virus. Ya, yang virus buat. Pemajinan. Semua.
Because you do not highlight the hook level, move it up. Okay, then next time, Shafiq, my suggestion is that you put your radio hook button outside the menu. Right? So that you can drag one by one. Okay, let's mix it by one. Radio hook button. Okay, can you copy paste? Copy paste, yeah. Can you copy paste?
And then we just
Yes, you can copy paste everybody. Okay, highlight all that cell.
buat kata-kata dulu.
No, highlight. Copy. Okay, let's look, Kita copy paste, Okay. Okay. Number group dah cukup. Number group dah cukup. Okay, let us check the number group for number one. Shafiq, select number one. No, the first one here. What is the name of the group? Radio group 1. Okay, so the second one, radio group 2. So you have to change it. How to change it? Change it here. Okay. How about the second one? Wait, Shafiq. Go to the next one. Sini. This one. Yang tu apa? Every button you can change it.
But then in the database we said it as Q1, Q2, I think we need to change the stuff.
Yes, but you have 3 items. You have question 1, question 2, question 3. You can actually mesh it later on. But if you want it to be auto mesh by Dreamweaver, yes, you're correct. For Mita, we have to change it according to the name of the database. Okay. Yeah, but you have to change it every item. Check the agree for the second question. Agree for the second question. Oh yes, okay. Now you have the one, then you will one, Q1. Okay. Okay, the question. It should be okay. Should be okay. Should be okay. Okay. Okay, the last one. Please submit button. Submit button. And anyone experience when you use just button, it's not submit button, nothing has been submitted to the database. Yeah. Isn't it? But not in CS. In CS6, you don't have a button and submit button. You only have one submit button. But for CC, they have submit button, they have button also. Okay, done. Shafiq, say Shafiq. Trouncing. Okay, Syafiq done with this. I hope it will be okay. Thank you, Syafiq. Okay. Syafiq, you have to suggest your friend, any of your friend to server behavior.
Dayang nak try insert record.
Dayang nak try.
Okay.
Okay, come. Okay, you read color. Okay.
So right, next step is we're going to put insert record, right?
Okay.
So how to insert the record is actually you go to survey behavior here on the right side. So just click plus there and then insert the record. So we're going to pop up like this, the windows.
Okay.
So make sure that the submit values from is form 1 and then the connection is con 2. Insert table is actually table 4. Is it table 4? Table 4. Okay. Then we have our data field here. Okay. Title. Okay. Title. Get a value. Okay. So everything is.
Trainer. Okay, it's okay. You just what do you need to do if they don't got the value automatically? Pick them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one?
This one title.
Title.
Click at title.
Oh yeah, does not get value. So
Find the value. Text field. Okay. Trainer.
then trainer also select.
You can do this, okay, one by one. But what happens if your questionnaire consists of 100 questions?
Oh, it's so hectic.
One by one by one. Okay, that's why my advice is that you have to rename the text field according to the field name that you define in your MySQL.
Yes.
Okay. So
Alright.
after inserting,
Alright. Then after inserting, go to. Okay, we didn't create yet. So view PHP or survey
might be survey
view PHP. Yeah, survey view dot PHP.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Save it.
save it.
Okay. Can we try it?
Yeah.
My worry about it. My worry is
Yeah.
Okay. Can we try? Okay. Okay. Try it first. Open your file, but of course there's an error. That is okay. We're going to look at the database. Of course, the error is the survey view is not there anymore.
Okay. Okay, to test it,
Try it.
Okay. local
Host.
host.
My site is try.
Okay, try
Try.
survey.
Survey.php. Okay, let's try it. Boom.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's there. It's
Okay. Whether the data will be saved or not, let us look into it. Okay.
that now. Why it's not? We put a date form, right? But why it's not? Yeah, auto. Oh, type. Because before that I do, and then it can allow the user to select.
Just select.
It's okay lah. Just for now we just insert.
I think we need to insert unless we start it.
So it's 17 April. 2019.
Okay. Title.
Title.
My title. Any title?
Dreamweaver UTM.
Dreamweaver. UTM. Okay. Okay. Trainers.
Okay, channels.
Trainers. This is an example of list. Can you hold a little bit longer at trainers? This is an example of list. You never experienced it before, isn't it? You can actually enlarge it later on. Okay. Syafiq, then select. Of course, after this you get error because your survey view is not created yet. Kita dah tengok database ni.
Okay, then submit. Okay, and then we go to the local host, and then to go browse. Browse. That captured.
It's not been captured, right? What happened is tapi insert record you copy paste. That's why saya kata tadi I wrote it a lot and you buat dapat. Okay. Sebab masa Syafiq bila pindah I wrote it a lot on that. Okay. Can we add what you need to do is that you delete the insert record there. Okay, can you delete back all the item? Remember, when you copy paste, you can do it, but you copy it properly. Tadi tengok tak Syafiq copy macam mana kan? You highlight ke tak highlight just tu? Okay, put it down here. Your cursor. Okay. After submitting, outside it must be inside the form. Enter, just enter it first. Okay. Okay, just insert value at the bottom. Use the short form. STA. Let's go with it. A. Value. Okay. 3. You can copy paste, but that is what Syafiq did is actually many steps. You copy paste, you do the name, the apa, and behind it you will remember that you will create the codes, kan? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So it depends on how you copy paste it. Your date. Yes, because if you insert date here, okay, your friends ask, instead of the insert form element date, so she actually insert not a form element but date. Okay, what is the difference between insert form date versus insert date?
Date is the current.
Date is a current date based on your computer, but when you insert form date,
Because
it's
the
different. It's based on the database. Okay, when you put it insert date, the data not going to be saved into a server, or you can view it, but server dia tak cache ke server. Dia ada dua elemen kan, satu insert form date, satu insert date. You are using Dreamweaver? CSY. Inside sesi we don't have it.
Maybe make time local.
The time local based on your computer. But if the file will be all uploaded later in the server, it will be based on the server, block and server. Okay, kita tengok. Saya still ada worry juga a little bit because the file has been created before this by Syafiq. Okay, that might be behind it still ada coding yang tadi tu, but we will try our best. Tengok macam mana. Okay, insert report back. You put it date there. That's why it's not working in the end. Okay. Might be also the problem about this form is that not on what Syafiq did, might be at this form. Okay, instead of using date, might be we can try to use what we call it just exemplary. Sebab dia tak keluar tadi. Okay. Okay dulu. Can you actually delete this one? Text field dulu.
Saya tak ada nanti.
Okay, kita delete ya. It's okay. Just delete it. Okay, just insert text and text. Insert form. Text. Okay, name it as date. Text and okay. Name it as date. Click it. No, click it. Text field to date. You check back your insert record. Saya takut dia crash. Respond dia. You tengok okay. Because I'm installing sesi tu baru saya kan. Tadi you save tak?
Yang after entry tak save tapi sebelum tu.
So save sekejap. Just click enter. Okay, just open it back. Saya punya sisi tak tahu mengapa if something too long dia will crash. That's why some of you are using CS code. I'm using sisi. Okay, 2018. Okay, I'm using 2017. Okay, just start to open the file back. Okay, you have to change the dates. Just delete it. Insert the text field. Okay. And rename the field as date. Okay, save it. Pause it. Dah. Okay, can we try? No, check the insert record. Sorry. You need to check the insert record. Every time you edit it, check the insert record. Okay, let's check the insert record. So our insert record from date, text field, betul. The date has must we change it as text? No, the form, the date is actually there. This one, trainers is actually from select, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So date from date, title from text field, trainers is actually from select. Okay, and question 1, Q1, Q2, Q3. Okay, this one you have to double check. Although you hope that Dreamweaver will match it, but you need to check it. Okay, let us try. Okay, and save it. Okay, date. Let's say 17 April. Okay, done, bro. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, the URL you not doing, you tak found the URL thanks letter. Okay, you tak jumpa URL, but can we check the database?
Kerana orang mana ini komplain. Dia tak tahu.
You get it, isn't it? So, in the database, you able to code it. Okay. Tapi the problem here is that, nampak tak date you? Sebab saya punya tu saya letak date. Tadi kita dah change kan to text entry.
Database have to change to text also.
Yes, ni pun dia change to text. Okay. So itu dia punya mistake. Okay. So record ke stop buat? You nak record lagi ke? Tak tahu. Saya ada sikit lagi. Okay, so done okay. So maksud dia, you record this one with date because here you put it date in structure. Check the structure. Okay, can you check your structure? Text, if you put text, okay, try to key in second data. Go back to your local host, back. Okay, okay, just put it another one, submit. Of course, you need a file to do that. Okay, go back to server. Then, okay, you can see 17 April. Okay, later on, I will show you how to you no longer need to insert date. Automatically will be inserted by the system. Boleh? Boleh? Okay, nanti kita akan buat lah. Okay, cara ni. Okay, we done with that. Okay, can someone else continue untuk view survey view, to view back the survey? Okay, thank you.